Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really pleasure to present you the founder of Strategy Dynamics. 让我们热烈欢迎 Dr. Kim Warren.
Oh, thank you very much, Professor Yan. I would like to start by saying a really big thank you to Professor Liu and Professor Yan for, first of all, for inviting me to come and talk to you today and supporting our visit here to Taiwan. And secondly, for their interest and enthusiasm in supporting the start of an enterprise architecture and dynamics institute to see what we might be able to do with this. Okay? This is very, very early days, but we think that there could be a big, big opportunity here by connecting enterprise architecture and the principles that I'm going to explain to you this afternoon. So, what I'm going to explain this afternoon, first of all, is that enterprise architecture and system dynamics are different, but they are related. And we think there could be some opportunities for much better business design and business management if we put these two concepts alongside each other. What I'm going to do this afternoon is I'm going to start, first of all, by explaining to you what system dynamics is and what this phrase strategy dynamics actually means. So I apologize that I will have to spend most of my time explaining that to you, because only then can we explore what the possibilities are for connecting the two. So I'll then explain system dynamics and the linkage with business strategy, and what this link might be. Okay, this is very exploratory, but it's looking interesting. And if we have some time for discussion at the end, then we could talk about what those opportunities could look like. So let's get some terms correct to start with. This will be a continuing theme of my talk this afternoon. We absolutely must be clear about terminology and language, all right? There's too much ambiguity and uncertainty across all of the management discipline. We must be clear what the terms are. So the underlying science here is known as system dynamics. It is the application of engineering control theory to economic and social systems. It was developed in the 1960s by a truly wonderful and very clever professor at MIT by the name of Professor Jay Forrester. Everything I'm going to say this afternoon I owe to Professor Forrester, okay? There's a phrase that you move forward by standing on the shoulders of giants. And Professor Forrester is the giant on whose shoulders I'm standing. It is very widely applicable. It is used in environment, it's used in biology, it's used in healthcare, defense, business, economics. It is a very widely applicable science. You will find books and you will find articles talking about business dynamics, and that is the application of this method to business issues. It turns out that exactly the same principles are applicable to public policy, to non-profit organizations, to parts of organizations, to whole organizations, to ecosystems of organizations. It's all the same principles, right? And the phrase that I've adopted, strategy dynamics, there's a very simple reason for that, and that is if you go and talk to ordinary executives and you start using the system word, they think you're talking about IT, all right? So although the method is called system dynamics, I talk to management about this because this is more managerial, if you like, and it doesn't come with that association with IT.